see the Bowser Jr. pick and the Cloud pick from Femto. One of his two characters that he likes to play in this game, Cloud and Sonic, but he's going to start out with the Cloud. On Pokemon Stadium 2, and we're going to get into this. Alright. Matt starting off with a 58% string there, just bursting out of the gate.
Yep.
Gonna extend it to 78, untouched.
Yeah, Bowser Jr. definitely has a lot of really strong up air chains. It combos into itself, and it does a significant amount of damage despite the way it looks.
You know, I really like watching both of these players, like when they're playing the right opponent. Obviously, like if like Matt were to find like an unfavorable matchup, like it would be a little bit slower, but not against Femto. Femto won to make things happen during a match.
Yeah, I definitely think the Femto will take his, he'll take the opportunity to be an aggressor if he wants, but he also isn't like blindly rushing in all the time either. He's very good at mixing up his approach.
That would have been a kill had Matt was able to release the jab center, but the Mecha Koopa going in. But the side B coming drive by, literally.
Yeah, probably some matchup experience coming in from Femto right now. Bowser Jr. definitely not a common character, but there are
Definitely
a lot of
not.
tools you have to be respecting, like his forward air, back air, nair out of shield is pretty solid.
He's got to drift back. Yeah, he gets back.
There are some unfortunate things that happen to Bowser Jr., like some weird interactions, but in terms of his neutral game plan, like it's pretty solid as long as you try not to like too hard to gimmick out the opponent, but he does have a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah. Matt mixing up really well this game. Like you don't know if he's gonna like approach with like side B or just his fair, or if he has a Mecha Koopa on the ground, then you even don't know what he's gonna do with that.
Yeah,
he's doing really well, and I think that's why he's found himself quite a lead here.
Yeah, he's really good at scouting out whether or not you're trying to go for an offensive or defensive option in a lot of cases. Outspacing the grab there. Swords are pretty good. But Femto, very slowly, I think he's starting to get a grasp. It might not be enough for this game in terms of figuring out what he wants to be doing, but I think starting next game we'll see something. But he is Cloud, he has limit. You can see if he can clutch something out.
Beautiful edge guard from Matt.
Yep. Matt
the two Mecha Koopas on ledge, catching his like jumps to ledge, and then recognizing that he has no more resources out and just goes out there.
Yep. Cloud up air, one of the meatiest aerials in the game.
All right. He's out of that. Cloud, one of the best uppies out of shield in this game. Just like it hits so far in front of him, and he can turn it around as well.
Yeah, hitbox is very generous. It connects pretty well in this game. You can't tech it on the way down either, as opposed to the last game. It's very helpful.
Right.
Oh, I tried to up B there, but Bowser Jr. has really good hitboxes.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it seems that Femto is having a hard time spacing versus Matt here, because like Matt hasn't really been pinned down at all this game, which is something that you think that Cloud would do with like his fair and his bear.
I would say that Femto's definitely doing a better job of understanding like the angle of approach that he wants to be hitting Matt at. You can see he's starting to close up the lead that Matt has like had from the beginning a little bit. He just needs to close out the stock, which it might be a little hard in this position, but he's definitely making the right general adjustments. But off stage though, this is where Cloud's weak.
Alright, tries to catch him again with the Mega Koopa, but just goes for the F smash, and that's gonna take it.
That's
all right.
interesting.
Femto bring it to last stock, 72%. Not bad.
Cloud kind of a character that has some trouble killing, but he builds percent extremely fast, so definitely don't count out Femto right here.
Alright, Femto's gotta cut down on losing neutral though.
Yep, he's doing a good job though, reversing that situation, but Matt coming up, peeking through with the up B.
Alright, Matt kind of creating a wall with the Cannonball and Mecha Koopa on there.
Femto almost braving through the whole storm of hitboxes there, but finds himself back in neutral.
Alright, Matt kind of switching the game up to a little bit of cat and mouse, just trying to zoom past him with the side Bs, trying to just make him hard to hit.
And that's a lot of shield damage. Femto definitely going to be on the move, and Matt will definitely use that knowledge to his advantage.
Yeah, I think Matt's playing this because he knows that Femto is trying to play more passively, so he's just trying to, I don't know, coerce him into doing something. Is that going to do it? That is going to do a Femto with the comeback.
Looks like he was able to make the adaptations I was talking about after all. So he's able to close out that game with a huge comeback.
Yeah, that was insane. And like Matt was doing, like, he wasn't making like mistakes per se. Like he was changing up his gameplay like very drastically just so Femto wasn't able to catch up, but apparently it wasn't enough.
Yeah, Femto definitely made the right adjustments to how he was playing. He chose instead of trying to like challenge Bowser Jr. per se, he just chose to kind of like space around Bowser Jr., which is a huge important thing you have to think about because Bowser Jr. does have really good hitboxes, like his nair, his forward air, back air, even like grounded options like forward tilt and whatnot are pretty strong. So Femto doing a good job using stuff like dash attack to get around.
You gotta think, like, we've come so far since like Smash 4 because like normally like that would have been like a lame way to kill, but now since like limit is like it goes away in 15 seconds, you gotta use it when you have it.
Yeah. I mean, it's always exciting to see characters you don't see as often. And like Cloud, despite how common he was in Smash 4, he's still pretty common on like a low mid level. But like you don't see him often enough to where you're like, oh, I hate Cloud.
Yeah, I think Cloud's a good character where if you want to prove that you're good with the game and good at the game fundamentally, I think he's definitely like a popular pick.
Yeah. Cloud doesn't,
he just feels nice in the hands of someone who knows how to play the game.
He doesn't cheat the game. He has clear strengths and weaknesses. He's not like oppressive per se. He's very strong.
All right, but Matt opting to take this game 2 to FD.
Yep.
Trying not to deal with any platforms. Maybe he thinks he can juggle Femto a little bit better.
I think it also is probably he recognizes Bowser Jr. is a little bit like slow, so he wants to build the space a little bit better if he can.
For sure. Femto, a good stall by Matt.
Yeah, he actually did 2 side Bs there.
Oh, that's gonna be it. Yeah, I think he didn't have a jump, so that was his last option.
Yeah, I do like that Matt is opting for more raw edge guarding in this game as opposed to previously when he was just opting solely for ledge traps. You can see him going off stage a lot more.
Right, down throw just to get him off stage. Catches the jump. He's got no jump. He's got to use this. It's not going to make it back.
Yeah, Femto losing 2 stocks in less than a minute.
Right. I want to say that was a little bit of fear coming out, but I think he just messed up execution-wise. Right, Matt looking to run away with this game 2 here. After that comeback that Femto pulled game 1, now he's trying to stuff all of his momentum.
Yep. See if Femto can do it again, but this scenario is a little bit different from last time. It felt like before he was behind because he was trying to readjust to the matchup. At this point, it's just kind of like you've made your adjustments, you proved that you made them, but can you adjust to Matt's adjustments?
Ooh, really sneaky past the ledge, air dodging to make sure he doesn't get hit, and then swings out the hammer.
Yeah, really good option from Matt there to go for the up tilt.
All right.
Femto just barely.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it back there. he knew.
So,
all right, game 3.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. Now we have Femto's counter pick.
But with 3 bans, where will he opt to go? Yeah, they're debating right now. Mime, we have quite a lot of setups here. It's actually insane what's going on behind us.
Yeah. It's kind of one of the hardest things about those types of games too is it's like you go away from that and you're like, what do I change? Because it's like there's not much information that you really gain throughout like that previous match. Like you didn't really see too much happen.
Yeah, and you got to remember that Femto barely scraped by the first game.
Yeah.
Made a good comeback, but that last game wasn't convincing. I don't know what was.
When you lose all of your stocks below 80%, it's kind of like, well, okay.
I like the stage pick as opposed to say like Battlefield because like the way the platforms are positioned, I think it's going to help his recovery a bit more since they're positioned closer to the ledge, which is one thing that Femto was struggling with the last game to say the least.
Definitely got gimped way too often.
Right, but the up B coming out. I also noticed the Advent Children coat coming out from Femto. Usually plays the normal soldier costume.
He cares about the fashion of his characters a lot. He says he usually doesn't play this one because he doesn't like his gloves. That's literally the reason. He actually just doesn't like the gloves on this, but he's trying to mix it up.
Alright, he's able to save the limit here. I think he's going to just throw it out. Yeah, he had a little bit more time. I would have thrown out Beam just to... that's his jump. That's his jump. He's not going to make it.
Yeah, Matt doing a really good job with those Mecha Koopas off stage. Covering a really steep angle, which is...
Covering the angle that Clouds like to recover, most importantly.
Yeah, it's a really, really, like, steep angle.
Yeah, especially the ones that, like, want to conserve, like, their jump and they just want to try to sweet spot the ledge with their jump rather than their up B. It's got to catch that.
Especially because Cloud is one of those characters, his up B goes sideways, not above him. So, like, it's really hard to, like, try and cancel out the hitbox by hitting it, too.
Alright, he's gonna sweet spot this ledge. Alright, good job not panicking.
Yep. Another thing about this stage that is probably useful for Cloud is that it has walls, and Cloud does have a wall jump.
That is true.
Oh, but that's gonna be checkmate.
Yeah, but the thing about the wall is that, like, because Bowser Jr. is covering that space with the Mega Koopa to get to the wall, I don't think he's gonna get to use it that much.
It's definitely gonna be hard with the angle of the Mega Koopa being released.
Okay, Matt's positioning, just catches the roll in though.
Yep.
All right, Matt up a full stock in this last game here. All right, he's gonna get even more damage, but Femto able to break out.
Yep, not a true combo. Not that it's particularly good at combo breaking, but like, it's really hard
to... the reverse. I bet that was a reverse back air, but he just,
I don't think I like that
out.
roll in on the platform from Matt, but getting him to a pretty precarious situation. Femto's starting to make a comeback, which he has proven he can do.
Yeah, he's proven he can definitely do, but this is the last game. There's more pressure than it was in the first game for sure.
We'll see who cracks.
All right.
Yep, that's the cloud.
Wow.
Sometimes you gotta respect that because it's like his up B's really big and not particularly super fast, but it's fast enough to catch people out.
It looks like he's adjusting to the Mecha Koopa pretty well when it's like on the stage.
Yeah.
He's still got to look out for it when it. No, I thought the cart was gonna hit him. That's gonna be a Thor tilt. All right.
Yep. Good job going to the platform.
Yeah.
Nice
Once again, like that. Like I said, the platform coming out, giving him just another place to go.
We've seen a scenario like this once before, but can Femto clutch it out again is the question.
If you ask me, I think this is a lot closer than it was in the first game. So let's see what can happen. That Mega Koopa actually gonna blow up Matt instead of
Oh, this
Femto. Alright, Femto has to be careful with how he recovers here. He can't. That's his jump. He's gotta go. He's got air dodge. He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, that drift is not good enough. And that's gonna be it. Matt's gonna take it.
All right, Matt closing it out with a very like good coverage on the edge guard situation because like Femto had to like mix up like how he was gonna recover like